Welcome to Cyprus, where the EPP is holding a meeting for its heads of state and government, following an invitation from Nicos Anastasiades, leader of the Democratic Rally and candidate for president in the country's elections next month. It comes at a critical time when the current government has just requested a bailout from the EU. The meeting helped to facilitate the negotiation process on the EU's budget, the multi-annual financial framework, and gave leaders the opportunity to review the current state of affairs.
I agree with President Van Rompuy and President Barroso. The worst of the crisis is over. There is no room for any complacency. Many economies are still in a fragile state. There are issues that need to be dealt with from a global perspective. Our interest in Ireland will be in expanding trade also, in getting a mandate to start negotiations for free trade between the European Union and the United States, for concluding trade agreements with Canada, with Japan, with Singapore and other areas. These all present opportunities for jobs, for growth and stability, and they are Ireland's three pillars for our presidency.
In Hungary, for example, we had decline in terms of GDP last year because we financially consolidated the country, but as a result of the financial consolidation, this year we will have economic growth. So there are some countries who follow the same track.
Президента Ромпой и президента Барозо са хора, които са добре информирани и имат наблюдение върху целия Европейски съюз, така че съм съгласен с тяхното мнение. България е държава, която показва, че държава от бившия социалистически лагер, на юг, може да се справи с кризата, като запази изключително добра финансова дисциплина.
I think it became clear today that in this difficult year 2012 we kept together in solidarity, but everyone did his homework. That's the important point. Because every one of us does his homework, it's easier to come to solidarity. And now it's coming back to credibility, that the Europeans will stick together, help each other, which will make us strong in the long run.
We have to strengthen our integration, because the European Union is part of the solution. For instance, single market, it can create huge opportunities for small and medium-sized businesses to go across the border and create jobs and create better businesses.
What we need in Europe is now a change of economic system, because the socialist approach to the economy is not maintainable anymore.
We in the EPP, we are a family. We stand together, we discuss together, we help each other, and we make good politics for the people in Europe, for stability, for growth, and for jobs.
Today, the EPP also kicked off discussions on its strategy for the 2014 European election campaign. In particular, the leaders focused on the profile requirements for its candidate, who will lead the campaign and aspire to be the successor of the current European Commission President, José Manuel Barroso.
We need someone who's a person of the community to bring the European Union forward as an entity, and he has also a lot of international contacts and economic understanding of the situation, and has experience to run a government or something like that.
I think obviously trust is something that people need to have, a recognition of competence and experience and a vision for where Europe can actually be.
During the meeting, all of the EPP leaders showed their support and solidarity towards Nicos Anastasiades, endorsing him as the next president of Cyprus.
I want to commend Nicos. I've known him for very many years. I've found him to be an enthusiastic and very diligent and committed member of the EPP. And from that perspective, I think he has the credentials, the experience and the competence to be a really strong leader for the Cypriot people.
He's a very determined man. He is a serious man. He's always keeping his words. He's a real leader.
Anastasiades ist unser Partner in der Europäischen Volkspartei. Und meine Anwesenheit hier in Zypern bedeutet, ich möchte ihn unterstützen. Ich möchte, dass er die Präsidentschaftswahlen gewinnt, und dafür bin ich hier.
I know him as a man who knows a lot of economics, and he's reliable. And both of that, I think, Cyprus needs now in this moment of crisis. And he has a good name all over Europe, so will have a lot of influence.
Anastasiades is very trustworthy, very friendly, and very good friend of mine. I do hope that he will win the elections.
Yeah, I'm grateful to the EPP family, the presidency, and of all the leaders of the states or opposition parties who have honored me to be here today and to actually express their solidarity for Cyprus, first of all, and for myself, of course.
Strong leadership within the EU is what has carried us out of the crisis so far, but it's needed now more than ever to take us those final steps. Having spoken to the heads of state and government here today, it seems that strength and leadership in Cyprus can come from Nicos Anastasiades, but ultimately it is up to the people of Cyprus to make that decision on the 17th of February. Thank you for joining us here, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon.